scared, hungry, and poor.
Come here.
Who am I?
Come here. Give me hugs.
Jack.
Good girl.
Here.
Stay here.
My name is Jack the Beanstalk Lab, and I'm the ogre Jack made mad. I lost my milk cow in a trade. You got 5 teeth, that's all you made? My mother threw them out that night, and in the morning, what I sight, a beanstalk grew that was so tall, we couldn't see that top at all. You climbed it to the top, and then you stole my magic laying hen. Your hen that lays 12 eggs. Why, yes, I stole your hen. I do confess.
We're going to watch Dylan.
My beads of gold. You stole my bags of gold. You stole them too, and then my golden heart. That's true. That was a naughty thing to do. Now, Mr. Ogre, don't be mad. I do admit that was bad. But we were poor and hungry too. You give them back or I'll eat you. I'll give them back if you agree to sometimes lend your hen. You're asking me to lend my hen? Not all the time, just now and then, and also for a special treat. Please lend your heart. It sounds so sweet. Why, yes, it has a lovely tune, but don't forget, it's just a loon. A bag of gold, perhaps you'd share? I have bags of that I can spare. Now that's all settled. And we're friends, and that's the way our story ends. Let's write it down. Let's write it now. Well, we'll tell about the beans and cow, and how the beanstalk grew and grew. And when our story is all through, you'll read to me, I'll read to you.
Thank you.
Once upon a time, not long ago, there lived a young boy named Jack. Jack lived in a small cottage with his mother. They were very poor. One day, Jack's mother said to him, "Oh, Jack, whatever we will do, you have a good evening. You will have to roast the child and sell our cottage. The only way we'll be able to." "Very well, mother." So Jack took the cow and walked to the town. He hadn't gone far when he met a strange little man. "I'm going to sell the cow. Get some food. But the town is so very far away. I will gladly." What place will you take? I have no place. I have magic beans. Here is the cow. Please let me have your magic beans. So the deal was made. Jack walked home with his sack of magic beans. Well, Jack, did you get a good price for a cow? Yes, I did. I got this sack of magic beans. What how could you have done such a thing? Now we have no food to eat. Whatever we will do. Jack's mother sent him to bed without any supper, and she threw the bag of magic beans out the window. In the morning, when Jack awoke, there was a huge beanstalk growing outside his window. Wow, look at this beanstalk. It seems to touch the clouds. Jack decided to climb up the beanstalk. He climbed and climbed and climbed. At last, he reached the top. Jack found a large, beautiful castle. He knocked on the door. On the door,
Leave your shoes on.
a woman opened the huge door. Hello? Who are you? I'm Jack. I've just climbed up this beanstalk. Can you spare me some food? Very well. Come in, but be careful. My husband has a mean name, good for Jack. He will not be happy to see you. Jack went into the kitchen, and the giant's wife fed him a good meal all at once. The floor began to shake, and a loud voice roared.
I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead. I'll grind his bones and make my bread.
Oh heavens, Jack has a good hide here in this cupboard. Jack hid in the cupboard and watched what the giant did next.
Wife, bring me some food. My gold, my magic hand, and gold heart.
The giant ate and ate and ate. He counted his many bags of gold. Then the giant roared at the magic hen.
Lay me 10 gold eggs at once.
And the magic hen did as the giant ordered.
Play, magic heart, play.
The magic heart began to play the sweetest music that Jack had ever heard. Soon the giant fell asleep. His loud snore shook the castle. Jack saw his chance to run away, but before he left, Jack grabbed the giant sack of gold, his hen, and the magic heart. But as Jack picked up the magic hen, the hen cried out and woke the giant up. Jack ran as fast as he could out of the castle and across the clouds to the beanstalk. The giant ran after Jack. Jack hurried down the beanstalk. The giant was not far behind him. Jack jumped to the ground.
Mom, let me Jack.
Jack hacked at the beanstalk and at last the beanstalk fell to the ground. And the mean giant crashed down with it. That was the end of the magic beanstalk and the mean and grumpy giant. Jack and his mother lived happily ever after. The golden corn, the magic hen, and the golden heart. The end.
Phoebe.
Once upon a time, in a land far away, there were 3 little pigs and a wolf that hopped all day. Far across the town, Red Riding Hood took fright. She found a wolf in Granny's bed when she told her good night. Fairy tales, read them every day. Oh, what fun it is to hear how Goldilocks got away. Fairy tales, full of joy and laughter. Do you know how this one ends by happily ever after?
Breathe. Stay like that. Here's one picture.
You're not model,
Dylan.
Oi! See, I told you you weren't.